Hi everybody, Tiffany from A Different Chick Farm and Orchard. I'm here in my grow room and it is February 13th. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day, yay! Um, Wanted to give you an update. I've got a lot of things moved out, getting ready to be planted. We did happen to have a pretty bad windstorm and hailstorm last night. And after the hailstorm, I kind of looked at the stuff that I'd already put outside, and I think it's okay, but it is a lot of lettuce and it can recover, thankfully. So we'll see what it looks like today. Hopefully it still can be planted, but let's see what we got growing on in here. So we have added a lot more peppers. We've got our stevia, which still has not been up potted, but growing very pretty. Very big now, actually. Got our peppers growing, but we've got a lot more peppers. I think these are actually our tomatoes. Yeah, these are our greenhouse cherry tomatoes. We've got some more peppers we brought out here. This looks like it's going to be our habaneros. We've got our Dal Cursanis, giant white habs, snow white habs. Those are little white habaneros. Really good. Paper lanterns, which are real thin-skinned, red, real nice. Oh, this one's exciting. We've got Nagla Beast, chocolate bootlacies, lots of those coming up. White ghost, yellow ghost, chocolate. Let's see. Trinidad scorpion. Red ghost, Jay's red ghost. And let's move my little experiment here of my cotton candy grapes. And we got Butch Tea scorpions, Borg 9s, Apocalypse, Crimson scorpions, Caramel Marugias, Hurt berries, Death spirals, all looking very, very nice. But you know what? That's not it. There's a lot more. So we got 7-pot evergreen. Lots of 7-pots there. We'll just not go through them all because there's a lot. And more super hots. Chocolate skunk is very, very, very slow to come up, as you can see. But the rest of them is a little bit slower right now. Got boot orange, naga brain, one of my favorite, habanada. Now, what we do is sometimes we mess up. When I say we, I'm Eden Steve. But we try to plant all of our super hots together. So, like the capsaicin Chileans, which is most of your super hots, we try to plant those together. Apparently habanada, even though it has no heat, is a Chileans variety. And I believe the Frontera Sweet and maybe the Granada seasoning maybe are the same. So when we go through these trays, we will have those with the super hots. Try to put the anims together, basically because there are different techniques for different of the species of peppers. So when you go from canna or Chileans to anum, you're going to have different needs. So if you put them in the same tray, they're not going to germinate the same. They're going to have different needs. So got to put them together. Got to segregate them. So these I just put up there last night or yesterday sometime. Oh, and we've already got something coming up here. Let's see. Bismarcks and Puma habaneros, which is a fan favorite around here. And then you're basically plain orange habaneros. So that's exciting. And the same stuff you saw from last time, which is lots and lots of onions. But we've got some more rosemary in this little tray coming up. And the parsley's growing really nice. Now, those are all pretty cool. And let's go over here to more boring trays because they haven't come up hardly anything either. Because I just put them out here. Because these are not Chileans. They did not have to go into the incubator, which is our grow room, well, little grow room right now. These, however, came out of the incubator because they had some coming up. So we've got some Pumas and relics. Relics is our puma, but it came up differently than a puma. So we've got our Datiles back there. It's MOA Scotch bonnets. They haven't come up yet. Sometimes they're slow. More habaneros, more Trinidad Congos. These beets are getting ready to go outside, and they're going to be planted in the tunnel. And hopefully have beets somewhere around our first CSA. We've got our asparagus that has finally decided to pop. We actually had to move our asparagus off of the heat mats because we only got so many, and peppers are more important than asparagus. But it's coming up really nicely. You can see in there. Now we've got, if you've watched the video before, we've got Precoce d'Argenteuil, which I probably butchered that name, Mary Washington, and Conoverse Colossal. So all of our peppers are growing good. They need up potted. We are trying to get around to that, but there is only so many hours in the day. Now as I come off my stool, let's see. Let me turn you around. These are our greenhouse tomatoes. We've got some heirlooms and we've got some hybrids. All that we're going to be growing together in our greenhouse. But we've got a good start on these because look how nice and strong those are. But we're trying to get a good start on these so we'll have an early crop. We can get them down in our greenhouse. Get the greenhouse heated and have early tomatoes. We are really hoping by May, possibly earlier, but we'll see how it goes. Last year we did, I think, have some tomatoes by May, which is pretty awesome. So, love those. And our little strawberries. There's even more coming up now. And rosemary little transplants are still alive. So, we've added some things. Steve has seeded more. So these are some of our brassicas and stuff that has not come out. So we've got our collards, kale, and then we've got some seedling trays for herbs, and those look like they're coming up. What is this one? It's a little too hard to get out right now. Let's see if I can figure it. Oh, oregano. So we've got some pea shoots growing, our spinach, some more stuff. That one hasn't come up yet. It is not red longiflorence. Munstead lavender. So it's going to take a long time because it's hateful. And more lavender and sweet marjoram. So that lavender actually has already come up, which is pretty cool. Got some more rhubarb. And that rhubarb is looking good. Some more strawberries down there. More peppers growing. More herbs. And our herbs up there. I'm going to go ahead and cut this video off. And hopefully we will be planting stuff soon. But come check back with us.